Hello, hello, everybody. It is another night. We're gonna be doing some. We're gonna do more multiple things tonight. We're taking a look.
April Fools.
April
Wait,
Fools. There's no stream at all. You're
bye.
imagining this. So we're gonna take a look at Exit 665's teaser, and then we're gonna move on to some Dokapon.
Can't believe they didn't call it Exit 669.
Yeah, you have to be a little clever.
That's gonna be the patch they release later on to add in the extra scenes.
You're not even joking. I know you're joking, but it's probably what's going to happen.
They know how people feel about the axolotl.
I believe there's an X in that.
No.
Axolotl. I'm not.
He said it right.
We've seen it. There's no X. So before we get started, Hinkle, my first thought when I was watching the direct yesterday is you must love the new Mario Kart.
Oh, I already posted about it in the Discord. I'm so fucking angry.
I saw a gameplay because they had the treehouse earlier today, and it looks not as open world. It kind of feels like the vibe they did with the Mario Golf, where you run after your ball on the course, but instead it's the cars.
So every track is going to be a tourist track. I hate the tourist tracks.
I don't think so, because they showed
Hey, fine, it's more about Wario style, but even that's stupid. I don't want that.
No,
I just want Mario Kart.
No, I think they'll have the option of you can do the laps on most of the tracks, but when you do the tour battle royale mode, it's only one lap, and then there's a turnoff.
No, we'll see.
Because on the teaser, it looks like a lot of the tracks have like a pull in or a pull off section. The gameplay I saw for the treehouse, it looked like they drove over a track because they kept going over these passing highways, cutting through the environment on the battle royale. So I think there will be a mix or alternate variations of sorts.
I was pretty excited to see Air Rides finally getting a sequel.
I know.
Yes.
I love Air Ride. Air Ride
Now-
2 and Tomodachi 2. I don't need anything else for the next decade.
And also,
Will that song be making a return?
no, not that song.
Item bounce.
Is that the song you meant?
Yes.
Or you didn't mean Checker Nights? You didn't mean Checker Nights?
No, I mean Item Bounce. The one that when you hear it, you'll know exactly.
I mean, I know what song you're talking about, but
Hey,
Checker
Yo
Nights
Dumpy.
is like
We'll
an
probably-
amazing song.
We'll
I'm wondering if Item Bounce will return given the.
We'll get Item Bounce in full orchestral.
That would be funny.
Was that game? Hold on a second.
That game's 20 years old, by the way.
Oh my god.
I was only 13. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was already orchestrated.
It was already what?
Orchestrated.
Who orchestrated it?
I don't know. Nintendo's orchestra.
That's it. Thank you, Scruffy, for
Oh my
the
fucking. Oh,
Hey,
wow.
Bluey. Hey, Clona.
The first two comments on that fucking post.
Oh, was people saying things about that joke?
A second star has hit the tower.
So for the air ride. I also had the terrible realization after the direct, after streaming, of we got a Mario Kart and Kirby Air Ride. We're not seeing another F-Zero for another decade.
Well, F-Zero GX was specifically listed as one of the GameCube games that's having an HD patch, if you will. I'm not even going to call it a remake. Because they're doing GameCube games for the Nintendo Switch 2 online.
Yeah, I saw that, but are they actually giving it an HD boost up?
That was the wording, what the wording suggested.
I mean, I guess still getting GX on the Switch in general is
Yeah.
nice, but I would have liked maybe more than 4 multiplayer or something.
Yeah. It
I
could
know.
have. I feel like there were games on the Switch online thing that like they added online capabilities to.
Yeah, I think a good chunk of the multiplayer stuff, anything multiplayer on the emulation scene, you can do that.
I wonder if they'll do that for F-Zero GX then.
Well, yeah, they did. You'll get 4-player multiplayer, so normal GameCube stuff.
No, but I meant like if they'll add it online.
Oh,
Probably not. That would be adding a lot onto what is effectively a port.
Hmm.
yeah, we'll have to see. I don't know, maybe they'll do an F-Zero later on since Mario Kart is more exploratory, Kirby Air Ride is more arcadey. So then F-Zero could be the traditional racer they release later on.
I,
Since
I
we
just wanted
since we did have an F-Zero Air Ride and a Mario Kart all on the GameCube
That's
back in the
true.
day.
That is true. We're just going to repeat GameCube, which would be amazing because GameCube is the best video game system ever made.
Wait, Switch 2. What is also a 2? Squared? Like a
No,
cube?
that's three. That's a three.
We're almost there. You piece 2 switches together. You got part of a cube.
I'm still upset with the Switch 2's.
No,
stupid-
that's not what they're gonna do. What they're gonna do is they're gonna tie together like 8 switches and make a board.
Nice. I can't believe that the Joy Cons for the Switch 2 plug in sideways. Like that's just gonna break.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of back and forth about that of, oh, that little switchboard will break. And other people are like, no, it's the strong magnets, it'll hold it. I guess that's only really a fault if you really play holding your Switch a lot, which I guess is probably a good amount of people.
I
Trust in
do.
the magnets, bros.
Believe in the insane clown posse.
Mine lives in its dock.
Speaking of insane clown pussy, when are we gonna play?
There's a good set. I think it releases later this month. Let me double check
Oh.
the exact date. April 24th.
Phoenix, I assume.
So yeah, if we could finish Fear in 3 weeks, we could just move right into MonsterCon.
Oh, MonsterCon. I thought you were talking about Phoenix Wright.
Oh no.
There is, I guess, there is also insane clown pussy in one of the Phoenix Wright games.
Yes, we've all seen the video.
It's such a fucking weird case. Like I just played that one again.
Wait, is that one the one that's in the past, or am I mistaken?
Again?
Is it the one that's like the Gray Ace Attorney, so it's in the past that you have the clown, or is it
That was
like
just broke. Like, are people speaking?
yeah, Hinkle?
Oh yeah, no, I can't hear them.
Oh no,
Now there we go. Okay.
the clown honk blew out his ears.
Was there a clown honk? I didn't hear it.
No, I was just
Oh.
making a joke.
But yeah, no, that one's not in the past. It's just weird. It's so. Oh my god, it is the worst case in the entire. But it's also just funny and wild at the same time. But it's like almost the entire game takes place in another country, and then they're like, meanwhile, Athena, who's not in this game, is doing this case, and there's no investigation phase. It's just one day of trial. This is like the 4th case in the game, and it's so fucking like they just didn't try to localize it. It's just about Japanese comedians.
So
But,
you just side cut from the game to like, meanwhile, clown pussy's happening.
Yeah, it's I can't remember what the term. I just played the case and I already forget what the term is. It's a specific kind of Japanese comedy, and like every suspect and the murder victim are all members of this specific kind of Japanese comedy that you're defending him because one of the prosecutors in a previous game is a huge weeaboo. So it actually kind of fits his character that like they didn't localize it because like yeah, he's just a huge weeaboo. So like him liking these things is actually in character. But it's so weird. Like just the whole entire aesthetic of the Japanese old timey comedy, and also one of them's a clown, which doesn't fit that aesthetic they just established.
One of these things is not like the others.
It's such a weird case. It's kind of fun though. I like Athena a lot. I wish she was in the game more.
So, does anyone have anything else they want to talk about with the direct or any other tangent? Give Shima a few more minutes.
Hyrule Warriors, a new Hyrule Warriors. I'm excited about that.
I still need to play the first one.
Especially considering the fact that it's supposed to take place during the imprisoning ward, which Link is specifically not there for. That is why the entire imprisoning war happens, because there is no Link there. So it'll be a mostly canon story arc in a Zelda game that doesn't involve Link at all.
I know, we finally get a Legend of Zelda.
I mean, even Echoes of Wisdom had Link in it still, as the damsel in distress, which I love. That game was so good. Shima told me not to spoil it for him, but Shima's not here, so...
Wait, which game?
Echoes of Wisdom.
Oh.
I'm not going to spoil too much, but I just want to say that I love the fact that, like, the main villain has essentially watched every Zelda game and now understands, like, the tropes that take place over the course of a Zelda plotline. So the very first thing he does is kidnap Link.
Wait, I think everyone's been kidnapping the wrong person this whole time.
Yeah. And there's a point in the game around the end where something happens. I'm not going to say what, but the villain is putting two and two together and is like, wait a minute, if this happened here, then... And then he realizes that at that same moment, Link is probably about to break free of his prison because of what just happened. And the villain's like, basically it's like, fuck, I got more important things to handle right now, bye! And like, there's an important plot happening. He just runs off because Link is about to escape and he cannot have that happen. And I just love how much effort the villain is putting in just keeping Link in prison. Like, it's amazing how, even though the entire game revolves around Link being in prison, being kidnapped, they still fit so much Link hype into that game. Like, Link is so much, like, a source of so much distress for the villain.
I'm gonna have to pick that up at some point.
The villain in general is just really cool. I really, really love the villain. It's a little bit of a retcon. I mean, how much do you care about spoilers?
I mean, well, if you say retcon, is it a villain we've seen before, like
No.
Aghanim or something?
The nature of the villain somewhat contradicts what we've understood about the lore of Hyrule. Only somewhat. I mean, again, do you care about spoilers?
Not too much for this game.
So, like, in other versions of the origin of Hyrule, it's specifically said that the goddesses created Hyrule basically to bring order to the chaos. There was just chaotic, the nothing that existed before was chaotic and nonsensical. So they created the universe so that there was an order to things. And I love the fact that it specifically says didn't created the planet, or at least they say the Earth, but because Hyrule may be a flat space. But anyway, And
Dang, you're a flat high ruler.
Din created the Earth, and then the second thing that happened was Nehru created law. I guess like supposed to be like law of all sorts of law, like laws of physics and logic, etc. And then Faror created life specifically just for the purpose of upholding the law. The only reason life exists is just to make the law work.
Yes.
Which is,
It's like, oh, there's no point in having laws if there's nothing to follow them.
yeah, it's such an interesting twist on origin stories. But the villain of Echoes of Wisdom is a being called Null, Null, which is a being that existed before Hyrule, that came from the nothingness. That the story says the goddesses created Hyrule specifically to imprison this being of nothing within something. Which is a really cool concept, but also I feel like it contradicts the idea of them creating Hyrule for creating order a little bit. I mean, I guess you could say that it's sort of just an extension of that. But
yeah, because to make order, you kind of have to get rid of nothing. There has to be something to be ordered in a way.
I mean, no, but see, that's the thing is like the nothingness they describe sounds. I mean, ordered is. I mean, it's weird to describe nothing as anything, but like it doesn't sound chaotic. And that was specifically before Hyrule. It was chaos. So that's a little bit of a retcon, but I mostly am okay with it because Null is so fucking cool.
Gives them another thing to work with, I suppose.
Yeah. And Pint of Pain, I also think the Donkey Kong game looks good.
Hello, Callard and Pint of Pain. Yeah, I watched.
Fan of his design.
What the fuck happened, Nintendo?
Yeah.
Why did Donkey Kong need a change?
I watched the Treehouse demo of the Donkey Kong game. I think they did the change to make him more expressive because he has a lot of crazy faces.
Yeah,
from the little bit
but I feel like, yeah. I feel like he's made some crazy faces.
Also, I'm glad he loses his pants right away in the game because it's just wrong to see him wearing pants.
Wait, what?
Yeah, because Donkey Kong starts off with overalls, but then he loses them really early.
I didn't even pay attention to that.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, why is he wearing pants?
You cannot cage the Donkey Dong. It does. It does look fun though. It kind of feels like a Wario style game, smashing and grabbing gold.
Well, yeah. So I was gonna say like, I'm a bit confused by the nature of the game. Not like the gameplay itself. The gameplay itself looks really fun and like it just looks fun to move around, much like a Warrior game. You're right about that. But like, is it? I mean, like linear levels, or is it almost like it looks like it might be a collectathon?
It looks kind of like Odyssey from what I saw, like very big open levels with a lot of the golden bananas around that will be like the power stars, because it showed like every time Donkey Kong grabs a gold banana, it says "Oh, banana," and then like a subtitle, so it feels very Odyssey like.
That's true. I guess I'm just surprised that Nintendo would make another Donkey Kong collectathon.
I mean, that seems to be what his designation is amongst the genres.
I mean, platform games.
Not for a bit.
Wait, I mean, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze.
Yeah, I know, but it's never... Yeah, but not in the traditional sense of platformer. It's way more fast-paced and atypical.
Yeah.
I guess there's also the fact that I was thinking, like... because again, it did also remind me of Wario World. I was wondering because like Wario Worlds are like 3-dimensional, but they're also still like linear. Does anybody remember Wario World?
I remember playing Wario World. That was a fun game.
That was a game. A fun, I suppose, is a word to describe it. It was weird.
I also remember hearing, for whatever reason, they didn't give us the final boss fight in the English version.
Huh?
Yeah, like, so the final boss fight in the English version is,
What's
you
the
know, you
gem?
got the big gem, and you
Yeah.
have to get the pixies, and they hit the
Yeah.
gem, and you do that like
Yeah.
3 times. Then the original Japanese version, that's only phase 1 of 3, and there's 2 totally different phases. Whatever reason, they just repeated phase 1 3 times for English and didn't give us the full boss fight.
Weird.
I know. Like, I heard that. I saw a video. I'm like, why? Did something not work? Was there a bug they couldn't fix? So they're just like, whatever, screw it.
The weird era before internet, where they couldn't. I mean, what?
Where you could get away with those things.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Don't know if you heard of it, but Enna Dream Barbecue has his first chapter out. I heard of it, but I don't know anything about that series. I know it's a YouTube thing. Neat that they have a game, though.
What was the last Warriors game you played, or have you ever played a Warriors game?
I don't think I've played a Warriors game, actually. I've seen gameplay of Warrior games, but I don't think I've actually played one myself.
I played a bit of Hyrule Warriors. Actually, probably should get.
I do own Age of Calamity, but I haven't played it yet.
Oh god, Age of Calamity is so good. There's something really enjoyable for me just about analyzing who's the best the best character in each game and how they compare to other characters in other games. It's just because all the games have very similar play styles. It's just I just love playing as new characters, beating up lots of them. It's so fun. It's a fast blend of strategy and beat 'em up. Although there's less and less strategy in some of the newer ones than there were in older. Dynasty Warriors 5, just peak blend of strategy and combat. I wish there was a way for us to play Dynasty Warriors 5 together, because that game, 2 players, is so much fun.
What's it on?
That was like PlayStation 2 era.
Oh, I mean, that could be emulated.
I guess we could emulate it, yeah.
If there's a stable ROM.
Apparently, there is a. Hold on a second.
Wait, it also,
Might be
I mean, platforms, I'm looking at Google, it also says it was on Windows? Oh, Japan only is not what, okay, never mind.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think there's like a PC version that flies around, but it's like, yeah, Japanese only, and like the multiplayer doesn't really work for some reason. I guess because it's on a PC.
Yeah,
That would be why the multiplayer doesn't work.
old-timey PC game. Alright, well, it's been 20 minutes. We gave Shima enough time. Let's get on to the exits. Let's get off at this exit.
Okay.
Which one?
I don't know, there's like 600 of these. We have to pick one.
665.
Oh, right. Let's take a look at the start of this.
This is very intense.
Oh. Oh, is that the stone guy from the one game? Sorry, there wasn't an easier, sinless way. Violence became the only option the day we were robbed. God's holy image, if you knew what that meant to us, you'd be right where I'm standing now. I can't return it to you, but I can make us remember our humanity.
What the fuck is happening?
There's a lot to unpack here.
They're trying to be serious, it seems.
So, were they... Are they not, like, weird anthros to begin with?
Yeah, is this some sort of meta commentary on like the nature of the weird furriness of their own games?
I'm not sure. I like this text box. Awake. I don't know who that is. Oh, what happened? I remember there was an attack at the base. A stone man that cut his own face up. He opened the curtain, and it felt like my skull was put in a vice. It must have knocked me out. Okay, who wants to be the axolotl?
Wiggle wobble axolotl.
I'm surprised Hinkle is able to join us tonight after losing gallons to Emma Frost reveal earlier today. Do you know what he means by that?
I Emma Frost reveal. I actually did not know that they officially announced that Emma Frost is going to be in the game. But is she a tank or a support? A lot of people said she's going to be a tank, but I thought it looked more like a support to me.
Oh, wait, who is Emma Frost also, by the way?
She
Emma
is
Frost
a
is an
mutant.
X-Man.
Yeah, she's a mutant psychic, and she can turn her skin to diamond.
Occasionally
Ooh,
an
neat.
X-Man. Occasionally a villain.
Tank,
Oh,
that
so
means
she-
choke and block you.
Sometimes X-Men, sometimes Hellfire Club. Always bitch.
So she is a tank. Also, besides Shima. In the game or just in general? I'm very surprised.
Dang, I'm gonna need to check out Marvel Rivals.
More tanks. Hooray.
We need more tanks. There's only like 2 main tanks in the game. I mean, I guess 3 if you count Brood as a main tank. He's a main tank, I guess.
It's a meta commentary of society, no doubt. Oh, it can't be Pixel. We haven't seen a clown yet.
There's no dinosaur in wheelchairs. I don't believe it.
We live in a society.
Oh, speaking of wheelchairs, that was the one thing that was a crazy drop for the Switch reveal. Wheelchair basketball.
Yeah, it's basically wheelchair basketball Rocket League.
Yeah, I'm like, sweet,
so-
cripple Rocket League.
That sounds so offensive.
No, it's cool though,
Nah,
because you
it's
move.
literally the concept of the game.
I think it's cool that it's like you actually use the Joy-Cons as if you were spinning the wheels of a real wheelchair.
You too can know what it's like to be crippled.
Experience all the fun of being crippled without actually breaking your legs.
I suppose I wanted Shima to be friendly, but since Shima is not here, I mean I can do the exact same voice as Shima would have done.
All right.
Morgan. Oh, you're right. It's such a. I love the cliche opening, like RPG from the '90s opening. Oh, so glad.
You're peaking,
None of
you are
that got through.
peaking your mic. You're too loud.
Oh, damn it. On. Okay. Oh, you're awake. I'm so glad.
Oh god, I'm in Skyrim.
You were caught. You were caught crossing the border into Skyrim.
Like that axolotl over there.
I didn't sleep. I'm sorry. I know you would have wanted me to.
Fairly is from Finland, fun fact. Neat.
Hey, based Finn.
Finland.
Fairly.
Perché lei sta tale?
Don't talk. Not if you're still hurting, okay? You did it. They took that man away. You got him.
Congratulations, you did it.
Congratulations. You killed a man.
I'm so happy you're alive.
And he's not.
And I'm sure I'm glad the caveman's in there and we're out here and we're in there and the caveman's the sheriff. And I just remembered we're out here.
Yeah, Scruffy, you want to take this trippy space vibe since it seems like this is another person or voice?
Alright, let me think about it for a moment. You want to banter or something? Why are you alive?
Who's that?
You shouldn't be alive.
Combination of the voice and just the general concept of this narrator talking to you is really reminding me of Disco Elysium.
This is another voice?
Yeah, I guess it's emotion. Oh, I guess changing up.
Also very much like Disco Elysium.
Oh,
You should stream Disco Elysium.
I should check that out sometime. I've heard a lot about it.
It's really good.
I know you can die in the starting room if you just.
Yeah, don't do what I did. I was like, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, no.
Full mental
As I
stat.
understand, the game is min-max in a certain direction. Don't try to be quality of life.
Yeah, no, it's straight up don't min max.
Don't min-max. It's the other way around.
Yeah.
So max min.
Yes, max min. Actually, yes. I went all mental stats and no physical stats, and yeah, if you turn on the light in the starting room with no physical stats, you just die.
Why? How?
Because
you blind yourself?
You're hungover, and the lights are too bright.
You're so physically inept and hungover.
At one point in the game, I died because the chair was too uncomfortable.
Is this you or me? I'm not sure.
It still looks like another weird voice, so you can take that.
Oh no. What did they do?
God, everyone in chat's wanting me to play Disco Elysium. Now I'll have to do that then. So hello, Mally.
Maybe that one was you and this one was me.
I think this is just like his mental state.
Yeah, they're different colors, so I'm wondering if they're supposed to be different voices, but I think Scruffy should just be all of them either way.
Alright.
I'm sorry, I'm volunteer Scruffy.
Something's happening in you. Our thoughts form and echo back to you unfamiliar.
Please, stop.
Stop? You don't want a hand job after all?
What's wrong? It's all wrong. Let's do something.
Oh, it's got a little hand. He's got a little ball tail.
This is just a demo, PB Pixel.
What are you? Yeah, it's just a little story teaser.
Will you, given all different parts of you, given an equal voice?
Yo, look at this down in the text box.
It looks like a person peeing onto the universe.
Oh, you could kind of see him like here, and then you got this like jester spirit thing coming around the side of him.
Peeing onto the universe.
Is this from that bright flash of light from behind the curtain? Oh, I get because he's a moth. It blinded him. It freaked him out.
Gnosis.
Yeah.
No sis, so it's a brother.
Gnosis.
It's also like him, but with many eyes.
Stone Man. I was able to show you something. Whatever change that flash inspired in you has finished developing. Your network comprehension forces itself out of you like a weed forcing its concrete bed to split.
What is Cavemanon smoking?
It brings new perspectives. You wish it hadn't. You stand on one side of the mirror.
I love this progression of games they made. Okay, 4chan simulator, cripple simulator, schizophrenia simulator.
I feel like Cavemanon played Disco Elysium and then was like, I can do this.
It's Tulpa Simulator is what it actually is.
Wow, we've never really left 4chan after all. It's a demo, right? Yes, it is, Khazard. Quiviers?
Yeah, I'm not sure what that one means.
Well, he got like 3 heads, and they got crowns.
They can color? I thought it was a good joke.
Oh, I didn't get it.
Crowns, because that's like how some people pronounce crayons.
Oh.
Something else stares back. Monster, you truly see yourself for the first time.
This can't be me.
Oh, it's you, alright. Stitch together Nightmare of the Moth and something else.
I'm gonna guess rabbit off that tail.
Every reflection has been screaming it back at you. You've been deliberately ignoring it.
You are a bug.
This is very Disco Elysium.
Did I change? Oh.
Do another voice.
This is to make up for all the times you didn't get voices in Wani.
If this ends up being something that goes throughout the entire game, we can split the voices if you want.
No, let me try this. It's gonna be interesting keeping track of all of these now. I have to think of the voice now for this.
It's like we play the game and it just keeps adding new emotions, and you get like 50 of them by the time the game's done.
Well, that's the thing, is that like all of your stats in Disco Elysium talk to you,
Oh.
and there's 20 of them. But like only really the ones that are relevant to you, therefore the ones that you actually have many points in, are the ones that talk to you. So like each game you have very different input from yourself.
Ah. Pixel is shouting spoiler.
It's not really a spoiler. It happens to you within the starting seconds of the game.
No,
If there, I will. Okay.
no, it's a crack. Reflection in something that was broken since before you were born.
You are the crack your skull has 2 antennae spreading out from it. Your fluffy little tail sticks out from your ass like a decoration for a child. And those eyes, too big for any extra use. Their size would bring darting up once the flickering light bulb because you're playing a character. This thing is you.
The sec itself is very insulting.
I know that feeling.
I'm not looking at it.
But you feel it.
Cool the air conditioning of the room, breathe through your antennae. Your tail twishes lightly and your eyes are more drawn to the light.
You are a bug.
I would be okay with this.
How Kafka-esque.
Very good.
Shut up.
I'd be less okay with the new voices in my head.
Like sitting like this.
I don't care. We just keep getting more. Volksgeist.
Is this how the stone man saw things? What you wanted everyone to see?
Okay, so I'm googling this name because this sounds like a real thing.
It just means people's ghost, doesn't it?
It refers to unique cultural or intellectual characteristics of a nation or people.
Oh.
But it was Zeitgeist.
Yeah, I think that's what zeitgeist means. Volksgeist just translated means like people ghost.
Yeah, national spirit or folk spirit.
Okay, that makes sense actually.
I showed it to you. You see now that everyone is a monster.
Is something wrong with Farrelly too?
Yes.
He said something about humanity.
I don't know what it is. I know I should, but it's blocked out and slipping away fast. Everywhere I try to comprehend it, the thought is cut abruptly, as if the very idea is being locked off. What if humanity really is?
Because I have it?
Because you don't.
Oh.
Whatever it is, the maniac suggested it was taken from you. From everyone. By falls.
You know what it is.
It's to not have gills or tails or wings or antennae or
Beaks or anything else you see staple to yourself in your house. Someone much more powerful than you has
fucked with everything.
Damn.
You don't have long. Being forced out of my grasp, you will forget.
This is reminding me of that one horror visual novel, pretty old one. I can't remember the name, but it's like the main character. You play a main character, and he gets like he hits his head and gets like a concussion or something, and then he sees everything as like horrible flesh monsters, except for one girl who becomes like the one stable sanity thing for him. But then it turns out everything is normal, and the girl is actually the horrible flesh monster messing with his mind to get him to like do something for her or something. No. What?
I'm so fascinated by why this is the direction they went with this game.
I need to remember. I want to be normal.
Don't you mean Wani?
No, I'm a moth, not a gator.
Sorry to mother you with that.
But you do not have your humanity. You are a bug.
His name should have been Timothy.
I can't. What was I?
Klinowski said, I moth to be normal.
It's gone. I'm sorry.
Morgan? Wake up, Mr. Freeman. Someone's been wanting to talk with you. Is that okay?
He says
not-
he's from Rorikstein.
Oh my god. It's not far. His office is over by Downing Street.
Just at the top of the throat of the world.
I'll be going to check it out at least.
No, you must protect her from those things flooding the streets.
I can't go out in the light. Not like this. What can I do?
Find the gauze under the sink. Bind your antenna and cover yourself as much as you can. Hide your monster. Seal it away.
But if everyone else also looks like this, why does it matter?
Well, see, I don't know if it's... Is he just seeing it, or is everyone actually a creature?
He survived because the fire within burned brighter than the fire outside.
Oh, no, he didn't look Mormon.
Hinkle, you wanna do the FP?
Yes, you'd be fire. You'd be flame princess.
I'm glad. Excuse me. I'm glad you've agreed to come see me. Although I'm concerned about the way you've bandaged yourself. Were you injured bad?
He's just looking at his hands. He's freaking out right now.
It's the only way he agreed to even leave his room. He said it's because he can't stand to see himself for even a moment. He's not even looking at me. That's not good. I've never seen a reaction like this. Do you know what's wrong with him? Oh, do you know what's wrong with him? I'm the one asking the questions here.
This really is a schizophrenia simulator.
Yes, I'm unfortunately rather familiar with what he would be hearing in his head right now. He should at least get those gloves off. Or we should at least get those gloves off. We're all a part of him anyway. He's not paying attention. Are they that loud? Morgan!
They won't stop telling me. I'm a bug. I've gone insane, right? That's the only thing it could be. I'm not actually a moth person. Fairly's not actually a lizard.
We're an amphibian.
Everyone's fine, and it's just something wrong with me. I'm not a bug.
I'm definitely an amphibian. I'm a little offended. I'm afraid you are. Denial won't help your fears, Morgan. Everyone being like this.
Everyone
damn
being
it.
like this is not in my head.
Well, me being a lizard is in your head.
You
Not
got
that
a
hard.
tail and gills. It's close enough.
Lizards don't have gills.
Ma'am, I asked you to not come with your gills exposed and clearly.
I'm a free spirit. Not that part.
Can you fix me?
No, I can't fix your mothness or blind you because you don't like what you see.
Like, morally you can't blind me, or you really don't have the capability to do so?
I mean, you'll still know what you are on the inside.
Yeah, I guess that is a moot point.
There's another way to make it easier, but you'll have to listen. I'm going to hit you on the head with this pipe.
Oh, just like I did to the other guy.
Morgan, Morgan, I'm going to take those off now, alright? Takes his pants off. Your pants are preventing you from being free.
Oh. He's not alright. Okay, we got Praying Mantis, Acorn, Gas Mask, and, I don't know.
Fucking Mantis scouts.
Has she always had a tail?
I think it's part of the pajamas. Yeah, because you can see the pink tail, that's actually hers.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they do have tails.
I like this letterboxing for a lot of these scenes.
It's a little small.
So if we're all bugs, why was that one guy just a stone dude? Well, Fairy's not a bug, she's a lizard.
I'm not a lizard!
Whatever you say, honey.
She's a reptile.
No! I'm not that either!
Right. A skink.
I'm not sure.
No, I don't think axolotls are skinks. I'm pretty sure they're on their own. Anyway.
You've been ignoring the itchy feeling until now. That area that felt frustratingly itchy is now full of a soft green patch of brush.
So I'm looking up quinqueviers, and Google is just auto-recking me to quinquis, which is Latin for 5 times.
Maybe it's like 5 kings or something.
Turned my girlfriend into a mute.
I'm not getting better.
It's intentional. They want to make the rooms feel small. Oh, that makes sense. He's trapped with himself.
It's the chest fuzz. Ever since you got the service, you've had to shave it down.
I like the chest fuzz.
It peeks from under your bandages, spreading outwards, demanding to be seen.
I want to shave it off.
I want to take the ears off, but I can't.
There is a razor somewhere.
The chest fuzz is not offensive!
What?
It's a reference to another character that I'm using the same voice.
No, I got that, but I didn't hear what you said.
I said the chest fuzz is not offensive!
The girl usually. The girl.
Whatever. You're just gonna stand at the foot of the bed like a creep.
Barely deserves better. Yes, Morgan?
I was gonna say, she turned on the lamp and just totally cut off his train of thought. Do you know where my razor is?
It's not a great question to hear from someone.
Yeah, that's going through
Yeah.
some trauma,
Yeah.
mental instability.
You feel exposed. You need the wraps off to shave. It feels like you've taken a bandage off a wound.
Okay, same as always, right?
While you're at it, can you do something about those?
Those?
These things. And my tail.
Morgan, no. I love them. And you don't have anything wrong with you, okay?
Okay. I'm sorry. Aw.
The blade starts clearing out the infection from the back first.
Don't you move to your front. Knowing it grows back, feeling it grow back, changes things.
Like she's got a little blush on her face.
Imagine sounding with them.
Wait, sounding with what? Oh, how soft would her head flaps feel on your dog?
I mean, they're gills.
Yeah, I mean, actual
Oh,
axolotls
the
look
inside
kind
of
of
my dick.
fluffy. Oh,
Like, unironically, that's how the axolotl breathes. That's those things hanging off the sides of its head.
So would that technically be a blowjob then?
And
Yes.
I don't know. Do you normally put it in your partner's lungs?
Now,
I didn't know this was
If
a
you're big
cat.
enough.
it wasn't. The coward, I want to sound. It's not I want to sound that axolotl. It's I want to sound using that axolotl.
Takes the hat, and she's just flopping on the floor, drowning in air.
Shaving isn't enough.
Fuck. This was a Snoot moth game model.
Oh, we're breaking down. Too many streams are crossing.
We're out of food for dinner, Morgan. And get rid of that mirror in the office. I'm gonna go out, okay? That reference probably went over everyone's head.
Yeah, it did.
It's a reference to, what's it called? Oculus.
Oh. Oh, okay, I remember that movie now.
I remember
The parents.
Park based on that movie.
What did you say?
I'm just kidding. I don't think it was actually based on it.
What was based on the movie?
I was saying you saw the episode of South Park based on.
Probably not. But there was a part of the movie where the parents stopped buying food because they were just so drowned within the thoughts the mirror was giving them. And then the more I think about it, the more I realize that this really feels like Oculus now.
Yeah, I'm really curious if, like, this is really all in his head, or did something change everybody retroactively with their memories, and he's the only one that does remember? Or what they're going with.
I think the end of this should be, though, that he just accepts that things is the way they are now because they're awesome.
Sweet, I got a lizard GF.
Yeah, and I'm fluffy? That's so cool.
Why do you keep calling her a lizard?
Because she is.
Wait, I'm not a lizard! And that's offensive! I'll get Daves. They're your favorite, right? You know, Dino Daves? It's the way it's always been.
Dino Dave's Dino Nuggies?
No.
Okay,
No, ironically,
stay safe.
all the Dino Nuggies churned into normal nuggets in this universe.
I'll be right back.
Live in this world anymore. You don't have to be a bug.
I can move
Wow.
you.
What this really is intrusive thought simulation.
Also, why were the options A and C?
A and D.
Oh, it looks like a C.
Let's see, or calendar? My next appointment is coming up.
We'll be fixed before then.
I can't leave this open anymore. Don't want those freaks staring into my home.
It's just children.
They're freak children.
Every news channel is still hung up about what happened at the.
What happened at the base?
Oh Jesus! Yet another voice.
What is
Okay,
this,
Hinkle, you
7 or
take
8
this one.
now?
I want a
Hinkle, you
voice.
take this one. I'm not doing it.
I want a voice.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright,
Mostly
go.
often keep doing the. And we've yet to be invited on. Heck, no one has even attempted to come to our place to ask about us.
Yes, social accounting is a vampire.
I was trying to still do the Rorstad voice.
Oh, there you go.
No big Taft. It's a blessing that the CO and the rest of the chain has coveted us.
The thief over there.
Okay, we can check each door. Fairly's room. Just the closet. Bathroom. My room. I never liked social media to begin with. I don't know if I could even stomach it now. Oh, it's still the computer.
Oh, that's
Red question. Those gotta be the important ones.
There it is, hidden under your mattress for self-defense.
the edge slices the fabric with ease. It will do fine.
Oh no.
First the tail.
Fairly
Hey,
should
listen.
not have left him alone.
This isn't how logic works. If you cut off your hands, you're not a human anymore. You're just a human who doesn't have a hand.
Well, he's not taking off his hands. He's
I
taking
know.
off parts of.
I was just, using that as an example.
Well, I mean, logic kind of goes out. He's clearly not mentally well. Hey, Outcast.
He's perfectly mentally well, and everything has become horrible.
Morgan, I'm back.
I hope that you haven't horribly disfigured yourself in your deep mental illness.
Morgan?
It occurs to me, why did she never check his room for any kind of weapon?
It's cheeseburgers.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe she thought he wouldn't be that bad?
I hope you're not dying of blood loss.
Hope you still have your tail. That's my favorite part of you.
Jesus.
Oh, God.
Call 911. If I could
Oh,
vomit, I would right now.
The facial expressions.
What?
Thank God you're alive. Please be okay.
Am I still a moth?
No.
Oh, thank God. I am okay.
Perfect.
Don't look at her eyes. It hurts. What have you done?
Don't leave so soon. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Giraffe.
I don't know if I should.
Just minutes ago, you heard her on the phone with that doctor. doctor are to take you to a hospital. Whatever intents are, he does not want you institutionalized.
I'll start with the gloves. It's what she wants.
It's not what you want. Can't live like this any longer. You can't break a heart like this anymore. How much pain have you all put her through by now?
It's social accounting, Vigil.
Oh, sorry, I was reading something Shima posted. More calculable.
I'm taking them off.
The unnatural pale blue fuzz. The unnatural color. You wash them. Feels like steam comes off your hand.
I'm taking them off. And I'm really sad I didn't make that pun.
You didn't realize how warm they've been, covered all the time. On the face?
Not yet. I actually kind of need these bandages now in a way.
No matter how you try, you can't bring yourself to pay attention. Tripe.
At least that stayed the same.
You're making jokes. If you're calm, now might be a good time.
Okay.
I can't advise against it.
Don't be afraid of yourself. Just close your eyes and do it. The wrappings uncoil around your head, strip by strip. You feel blood rush through parts that were a little too tight. It's also a lot cool. It does feel relieving in a basic sense.
And fairly. Oh, hey, they grew back.
It hurts again. Why, she's sad.
Aw. I'm sorry.
No, no forgiving. What? My God.
Open your eyes. This trip is the next step in getting used to things. You're not going to get any better keeping them squeezed shut.
Let's go out. Let's both go out on the ice and use the outing. Okay, Morgan?
I like you can kind of see the silhouettes of the people inside. It's like some kind of dragon. Based off that tail, some kind of demon, a little lizard guy.
Oh, I
An
didn't.
alien thing.
I could barely see that.
Like standing amongst these freak shows and driving you to claw your eyes out next. It's violating.
Is that a gator? Where? Where's the gator?
Through the those champagne windows of the restaurant, you get glimpses of the carnage inside your aside. Whole families of chimeral familial gnawing their teeth on what may as well be their neighbors.
Something with a bovine skull and a set of horns walked in there only 3 minutes ago to meet with his friends, looking forward to their beef sirloin. You see him now grotesquely tearing chunks of it off in his mouth.
Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense.
These people have the damned audacity to exist and not get mad at the sight of each other.
How dare they have the audacity to exist?
Your blood runs colder. It means everyone in the world is ready. Dang.
So when's Morgan gonna dance down the funny Joker stairs?
The sky fell long ago and left everyone buried alive.
That is a cool line.
The life is gone. Girl took it. Make note of any way to escape or do harm if something goes wrong.
He should be here any minute. Hey, do I look cool leaning against the wall like this?
You are a lizard, darling.
No, I'm not!
Yeah, a good old cool leading lizard. Why are you a moth? We're trying to figure that out.
You cut your butt off.
You look cool, yeah.
Vulnerable. Blade is gone. You have no protecting her in this hellhole. If any of those monsters lay a finger on her, you'll snap its neck.
Would it be nice to just be the two of us?
Yes. You could just get rid of them all. Cleanse the whole damn world of these beasts and deliver it to the woman.
I like Vigor. He's got a good attitude.
Look, little, this sort of thing is boring to entertain and does you no good.
Who are we waiting for?
Tanner's wife. Remember Tanner? I hope so. We all went on double dates all the time.
Oh, your closest friend in the military, Tanner. Wait, that's wrong voice. Oh, your closest friend in the military, Tanner. You worked together for 2 years, Tanner.
He was lost in the attack and couldn't make it to the funeral.
Oh. Guess
Did
that's
that know I got turned into a bug?
That can't. I didn't. I was supposed to show it my family. He's just. Why is it all so hazy? What's wrong with my memories of everyone at work?
I've dealt with for now. They have to be. It would be too much to handle if I didn't.
That's not right. You can't just do that. They were my.
It's her. It has. Wait, that must be the widow. There is no need to panic.
Wait, what kind of bird is she? It might be one of the birds that eats lizards. We may need to panic.
He's an owl. She looked like an owl to me anyway.
Owls can eat lizards. We need to panic.
Well, good thing I'm not a fucking lizard!
Oh! She could just twist her head, too. I guess
Shima's here.
Oh, Shima, you can voice this owl girl.
Oh, snap! I came just in time.
Yeah, Shima, you missed the wildest fucking shit.
Oh my
So-
god! I was working on the next post for Shrouded Earth, and I was letting Vigil know that I was on my way, and he told me that whatever you guys were playing with Route Route 665, right?
Exit 665.
Exit 665. It was creepy. I wasn't expecting it to be
Yeah.
creepy.
Have you ever played Disco Elysium, first of all?
Ah, shit! No, it's been on my to-do list forever. I've always wanted to play Disco Elysium.
To get you briefly up to speed, this guy is a typical protagonist of the weird furry games that Kaz plays because he's a freak. But, like he's been, we don't know if he's a schizophrenic and he's just slowly descending into madness, or if the entire world got turned into freaky furry shit and he's the only one who remembers.
It opened with him beating a stone man with a pipe, who retaliated by shaking him in the side, talking about God's light and humanity has been stolen from everyone, and now apparently everyone's some sort of crazy anthro.
Oh, he's
Holy
also,
shit!
he's
We're getting
also,
You're telling me this game has deepest lore for Snoot?
Yeah.
He was also hit with a mysterious light that's now given him many voices in his head.
Yeah, Scruffy's voicing 7 characters.
Holy shit!
Vigil has one of the voices because I couldn't be bothered at that point.
Jiminy, sorry I came in late. I'll have to rewatch this later, or save myself for when the full game comes out. When's it expected a full release?
No idea. They just dropped this teaser out of the blue.
All right. Well, in which case, I will either catch this later, or I will save myself for the full release. But that sounds trippy as hell. Can't wait to get into it. One sec.
Would you like to voice this owl girl?
I would love to voice this owl girl. Okay, let's see here.
She is the widow of your best friend who died in the previously mentioned attack.
Trying to think what would be a good owl girl voice. Oh, Oregon, I'm so glad you're okay. Probably not going to stick.
Strong, sad.
Oh, whoa!
Morgan!
Reject the widow. I'm pretty sure moths eat owls eat moths. I'm acting in self-defense.
It's true, they do.
He's made a good point there.
Well, I didn't want to tell him, but he did kind of look like a tasty snack in that moment, and not in the romantic way.
I'm sorry.
These are the voices in his head. When there's the crazy text box like that, they're voices in his head.
Awesome.
I'm so sorry, Megan. I'm sorry.
Why? You didn't push me?
Morgan's been. What? I guess I didn't push you, but I mean, if I outright say that I'm apologizing on his behalf, I feel really like I'm diminishing him. I don't know, but
No, it's okay. I wouldn't say I'm sorry. Someone has to.
Well, in which case, I'm glad you said you're sorry.
I don't know if I'm sorry anymore.
It's funny, I mean, it's never having to say you're sorry.
Morgan's been. He's got.
Did he become a total asshole?
Well, I became a moth, so yes.
He cut himself a new asshole earlier.
He did kind of cut his tail off before.
Oh yeah, you missed that, Shima. He cut off his tail and his antenna and probably a bunch of other things.
Holy shit.
I think
Okay, yeah,
it
so
was
he's...
only his tail he actually cut off.
No, he cut off his
Well,
antenna too.
Shit,
Cut
okay,
all the
so...
fur off of it at least.
So basically this guy knows he's not supposed to be a moth, and he's trying to remove all of the moth features so he can
Or-
be human again.
Or thinks
He
he's not
thinks
supposed to.
he's not supposed to be on. Exactly.
We
Right.
really don't
This
know
is-
which way it is.
No, I wasn't expecting this at all for Exit 665. That's really cool.
Should I keep this character or
Hey, go ahead.
because Kaz, you're not really doing a lot of voicing.
Well, I mean, I'll take the next character that comes in then.
I mean, you can take this guy.
Well, no, because I'll be talking to myself. I don't want to be that schizophrenic.
Fair enough.
I'm already doing that for you.
So I figured we hit a roadblock. Just so we're clear, we do. Who do you not feel a flight or flight response around?
You're fine. Fairly's fine. I'm All right. That's it. Everyone else, it's like torture.
How about we approach this from a new angle then? How long has it been since you've been home?
5 years. We were 18.
All right, I feel your time in this city should come to an end. You should go and return to your own town, your own people, reconnect with your old friends and family.
You know, back where all the moths live.
I swear to God, if I go back there and they're human, I'm gonna lose it.
I can't face my family like this.
You have to sooner or later. Trust me, this will make the entire screen fucking unreadable.
Having schizophrenia, you decide.
Sorry, I guess I'll have to go to the Twitch chat. Hold on. Or the Twitch screen.
I can't see anything anymore, Doc. Everything just became really blurry, like my connection shut out.
Trust me, this will do wonders for letting you get a real grip on yourself. Oh, I mean, it's, with your fuzzy hands, it's really hard to grip your dick.
Okay, maybe, but
Well, actually, that feels really great. The problem isn't that my hands are furry; it's that my dick is furry.
Yeah, the fur on fur is just really slippery.
it's just horrible to clean up afterwards. Like,
I knew that silence. Wait, what? Oh, actually, no. He's got a point. That would fucking... Yeah, that's awful. I know that silence. What happened?
I take showers immediately afterwards, and then days later, I still find crusty stains left over from where I missed.
they didn't like what you said.
Maybe Hinkle said the worst part is why your urethra is furry. What did they tell you?
You can't get a grip if there's nothing to hold. Which I'm telling you, there's plenty to hold. There's like hair all over everything. If anything, it gets tangled up, and now my hand is stuck there, and now I can't let go. And then I have to call Fairly in, and it's really awkward to have any sort of blade near that area to cut the hair loose. And
You ever had split ends on your dick? It's fucking awful.
I want a hair job.
The worst part is my sperm is furry. I have no idea how that happens.
oh, thanks for
shit!
playing. Well,
Hey,
there
that
we go.
really is a short demo.
Such a surprising direction.
This is really interesting to see
And
how
this game.
I noticed.
gave me a
Okay, you
surprising
said,
erection.
I noticed you said it was 20 minutes long. I see that you've been streaming for an hour and 20 minutes. What was the other hour for? Were you guys just
Okay,
a
well,
long tangent, or was it was it hour 20 minutes?
We let in 20 minutes of tangent, and then the game was an hour.
I see.
An hour in between the usual bullshit.
The usual bullshit. No, that is a really great direction. Again, sorry I came in late and missed this, but this just means it can be more of a surprise to me when the game comes out. You always have to have one fresh face.
Yeah.
I'd like to point out that more progress gets made when Shima's not there.
I'm a chatterbox. I admit it. I engage with people. I like to shitpost live.
We found the weak link. But yeah, the direction, I thought, based off that original trailer years ago, it was like, oh, it's just fun art direction. Now we got, no, it's actual PTSD schizophrenia and possibly some higher power causing all of this visual nonsense.
Buggy Literature Club is not what I expected from this.
I would have liked something that was a bit happier and just fun waifus interacting with each other. But, I mean, we'll see.
Well, we already had 2 games with that.
But no, I want waifus interacting with each other.
Oh, well, we'll get more of that because, there's plenty of girls involved in this game.
I can't remember. Was Mia in this game? Was
No.
there a parasaur on the box art? I thought I remember the parasaur.
The
being
girls
on
we
the
have
box
in
art.
this is the slug girl, the lizard girl.
Are there any
the
parasaurs
robot,
in?
the
Are
robot
there any
girl,
parasaurs
the
in this
flower
game?
girl?
Are there any parasaurs in this game?
No,
No, not that I
yet.
know of. There's a
Caveman-
gar
Ca-
girl. I
Cavemanon,
think.
fix this
A
immediately.
Gargura?
No, like the fish.
Oh,
That
I
actually
thought you
doesn't
meant like
make it
I
any
thought you-
clearer.
I thought you meant like a gargoyle girl.
No,
like a gargoyle.
a gar as in the very long fish. Remember
love
from Animal
goyles.
Crossing?
I think a gargoyle would be a pretty cool. A gargoyle, like a gargoyle girl. I
A
like Pomona.
Gargura girl?
What is the name?
Gargura gargoyle?
Gargoyle. The gargoyles.
I think the world has always been like this, but that stone guy did something to Morgan. Yeah, it's either that or something happened and, like, something changed everything and got rid of their memories, and then the stone guy gave Morgan the previous memories back, so now he knows things are wrong. Wait, I wonder how canonical those visual novels are, because the stone guy was partnering up with the space girl, and she was involved with government stuff, remember? And she was wiping his memory at the end if you got the bad ending. So I wonder how
I do remember.
interconnected those are, because that could open up a lot of background information there.
I'm getting the.
There was some company, they were trying to make really orange gumballs, and things kind of got out of hand.
No, I always enjoy a very, very psychedelic, I guess is the word I would use, like a trip. I enjoy a psychological trip in a story.
Well, then you should play Disco Elysium.
Yeah, again, it's been on
also,
I've been wanting to play
we
Disco
brought that up,
Elysium.
and the chat was all in on me doing Disco Elysium.
So I'd
next,
also watch.
next
I would
time
also
it
watch a
goes on
playthrough of
sale, I'll have to pick that up.
Full disclosure, as much as I have been hyping up Disco Elysium, I played it for about 5 hours. I encountered a crash, a really stupid glitch where like you have a character go do something, he walks on screen, he's supposed to walk back onto the screen, and he just didn't come back, and so I was stuck, and there was nothing to do except turn off the game, and I hadn't saved for several hours, and I just became frustrated and stopped playing the game. So I have not beaten the game, but yeah, it's a really good game, and you should play it.
I will.
All right.
Also, Kaz should for his stream
Yes.
because that sounds fun.
Alright, so now what are we playing?
We're going to move to Dokapon, but first for this, as you can see here on screen, I'll leave. This is probably more for the YouTube because everyone here knows what this game is right now. Their Twitter is Twitter at Cavemanon, and their Patreon blog, support.cavemanon.xyz, to get more information about this game.
Support.cavemanon.xyz.
And then
Where
there's
does it
their.
say those things?
Well, it's on here, but I clicked them open.
They only open for you. That's very interesting.
Well, they opened in my browser, which I'm not capturing on the. And they also have an itch.io, which, as we just mentioned, they have visual novels of some of the characters that you can go see. So that's cavemanon.itch.io.
These are the same visual novels that we played before, like the short ones?
Yes, it's those ones.
I like those.
Anyway, so Dokapon is a multiplayer game.
Yes.
Is this the one that takes forever, like Dokapon Kingdom?
Yeah, it's the same company, Stokapon.
Okay, who's playing then? Because I'm definitely not committing to
It's me, Scruffy, and Hinkle for sure. I don't know about Shima, since you said you want Thursdays off.
I thought he was trying to liberate.
Yeah,
that's what I was
trying.
saying.
I do feel bad for leaving you hanging without a fourth guy, but I was looking to try to do back Thursdays again. Maybe after. I don't suppose I could join after the game starts, could I?
Oh, maybe we could replace the computer with you after we bully it a bunch.
If you can do that, I wouldn't mind just even if I start at a deficit after we finish Medusa Project, then the Dokapons could take Fridays.
I was going to suggest not having a computer because the computer sets the pace of the game in a way that's really dumb.
Okay.
especially when we don't know the game.
Just do 3-player, I guess. If
Alright.
Shima wants that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna. Considering how long the last Dokapon Kingdom went, I feel like I have to stand down for now. But I will gladly.
Shit talk. We'll just shit talk.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go while you pull it up.
All right. So
Unless, actually, I mean, if we're gonna be shit talking anyhow, I don't suppose. Alternatively, I could start up and then you could replace me with a computer after tonight.
we'll have to see. I'll boot up the game. All right. So I'm gonna make the cut here, and if you like this, go watch the other videos on the channel. If you're watching this on YouTube, okay.